And how do you get to a pause? A pause is a result of a crisis. A crisis that puts you face to face with your fears and awareness of our mortality. And so this is the Chinese symbol for crisis, and it's two characters, danger and opportunity. You know, an event that will lead to a dangerous situation, that's the obvious in the crisis. But the second piece, the opportunity, is one that we don't often tune into. This opportunity for growth, for expansion, for being more because of this experience. And it's really important because you can't get to the pause if you think you know. I thought I knew when she was going to die. I thought I had power over how this was going to happen. There was her will, my will, God's will. The truth was, being in the desert made me break down and break open and realize that I did not know anything. In talking about what we're talking about in this Lenten season, you know, Jesus was in this reverse trajectory to us. So we are in our humanity trying to access our divinity. It's really the whole arc of my talk. Jesus was the opposite. He knew his divinity. He was born with his destiny. He was raised by people who understood his mission. Mary understood his mission. His mother understood. Angels were coming and telling her what was going on. Joseph understood his mission. The angel came and said, yeah, she's pregnant. No, it's not yours. It's the Holy Spirit's, right? About Herod, same thing. There's a king. He's going to kill you. You got to get up and move. Your son is precious. He understood Jesus's divinity when he was lost in Jerusalem, lost in the temple, right? Imagine your kid being lost for days and they found him. And what did he say? Where would I be but in my Father's house? He understood his divinity, but he was also part human, and he had to walk the walk. He had to be baptized. And, you know, we love this part, right? The heavens opened and the Spirit descended like a dove, my beloved, in whom I'm so well pleased. We love that part. But all three Gospels right after that say, and Spirit said, go to the desert, right? He had to go to the desert. He had to be broken open. He had to break down. He had desires. He was part human. He had to face temptation. He had to face his temptation. He had to meet it head on and be broken down and broken open. My point is, it's not easy to take a step. If I look all shiny to you, I want you to know that I've been in the desert, and not like, oh, I've been in the desert. I want you to know that I've just walked through the hardest thing that I've ever walked through. And there is the pause. Crisis, desert, broken open, I know nothing. And there is the pause. Be still. Be still and know that I am God. This is little us and big everything. But it's with this that we face hardship, with faith, leaning into our commitments, into our spiritual walk. It's the same thing that Jesus did, you know, when he was tempted. What was his response? His response was the word, Scripture. And all the time he knew that the cross was there from the beginning. It was always hanging there in his space. Because the truth of all of this, what I've been sharing with you, crisis to the desert, to being broken open, to I don't know anything, to be still and know what? The I am presence. Whatever crisis you're going through, you're being prepared to go into the desert. And there you will be broken open. You will break down, because it's not easy to take a step. And being broken open and breaking down will take you to that place where you realize, I don't know anything. And that moment right there is the pause. That moment is when you be still and know. Be still and know that I am God. That's the pause.